Okay, guys, welcome back once again on Saturday's afternoon crypto show with me. Uh, there are so many things actually to discuss today about what's going on in the market and how do we see it going forward. Um, and the first thing that we have to see is that clearly we are seeing a change in the trend right now in the market. There were certain coins which were working very good few months ago, but they're not really, like performing well right now, because market, especially crypto market, is always based on trend, and it's always based on certain businesses which makes huge noise for some period of time, and later on we don't see that happening. For example, in 2017, we could see all the blockchain based coins moving up a lot. We could see like EOS, we could see Tron, we could see Ethereum, we could see anybody like who are into blockchain space, like pure blockchain space, because in 2016, 2017, a lot of blockchain infrastructure was really necessary. And there was not so many options except Ethereum. And Ethereum was the only one, to be honest, because everybody had just a test net or something. They didn't really had a main net. So everybody were focusing mainly on those protocols, which was giving you a platform to build something on top of that one. So that's why the main focus was this, blockchain based cryptocurrencies. But after that, what happened? We had like blockchain based projects, which was completely fine. But then came the problem of the scalability. All the blockchains which claim to be Ethereum killers, like EOS and everybody, they were not any killers or anything as such. They were just paper tigers. They were not scalable, first of all, and they could never get traction like the way we saw it in Ethereum, for example. So literally, they were no match to the dominance of Ethereum in every way that was possible. Ethereum was more easy to code the smart contracts, and their use case was very, very, very big, and it was very huge. They had like a very active community who kept on building Ethereum and making it much, much more efficient than what it is. But like we didn't see that happening with any other blockchains. We have Tron, we have EOS, but still, they're not there yet. And my opinion is like it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort for any other blockchain to reach the kind of stature that Ethereum has reached today. But having said that, there are so many other blockchains which is trying to, to come to the same level as that of Ethereum. But right now, the problem is not about just a blockchain platform also. Right now, the blockchain is not so much scalable, the ones which is there in the market. So this was a huge problem now. Before, we didn't have a blockchain platform. Now we have a blockchain platform, but we have issues concerning the scalability. So to solve this scalability issue, we saw some of the protocols which became very big. For example, Matic protocol. Matic protocol is a layer 2 on top of Ethereum blockchain. And that is doing amazingly good, amazingly great, because of which nearly 60 to 70% of the dApps, which is on Ethereum, is now moving to Polygon, or also called as Matic. So this is called as like, blockchain 2.0, where we can clearly see the evolution of blockchain as one platform and something scaling on top of it. So clearly we are seeing that this blockchain is like evolving. And as a cryptocurrency investor, we should always follow this kind of trends and the important happenings in the market if we have to make money out of it. If we are still sticking with, I love Ethereum, so I will be just in Ethereum. I love Tron, I love EOS, I love something else, so we will be just investor for life in this one. I don't think that's a good strategy. You need to understand the fundamentals You need to understand the trend. Fundamentals and trend, if they go hand in hand, and that is amazing. That's what you really need to understand here. The first thing, like we have an excellent protocol like Matic, and that's the reason like why Matic pumped so much at such a short period of time, because it had an excellent use case. And also that's a very good blockchain. It's very scalable also at the same time. So that's the reason like why we saw Matic going up. Now, what is happening like from last 1 week, Cardano is making a lot of noise. It's making very, like it's making very drastic progress in their development process. Possibly like it's going to be very good. And if they really can deliver what they are claiming to be, I think they can be a very serious competitor to Ethereum, because they released their smart contract quite recently on testnet, and that's really working very well, it seems. And very soon they are going to come out with the mainnet also. The lot of very big people in the blockchain space, like very smart people, are backing Cardano now. One of the co-founder of Ethereum is also backing Cardano now. So something is happening in this space, and a lot of big investors are coming to Cardano now. And they're becoming very bullish on this whole blockchain ecosystem. So I think going forward, we can see some price action in Cardano. Of course, nothing is a financial advice, but this is just an analysis based on the available source of information that we have. So I think Cardano can really scale very fast, and like we can see something, but we have to see, because 2017, when I was in London for a conference, I saw EOS, whole team of EOS, and EOS parent company is Block One. And they were the people who were running this very big conference there in London. When I was there, like really, I was very fascinated to see everything and how people are speaking very positive about EOS, and really it's going to be amazing. But nothing happened really at the end of the day. Maybe they are still there, and maybe they are one of the prominent players, true. But was it really scaling? I don't think so. So for those reasons, like Cardano is a little bit different in the way, like their team and their scalability and what they are speaking about, and how scientifically they are approaching towards the problem of entire blockchain space. I think that's really something amazing, and we have to watch out for. So this is how we need to select the coins. We have, of course, like Avalanche and Dot, which is also doing very good. Polkadot ecosystem is growing very fast. Now you can see almost at least 5 out of 10, 4 to 5 out of 10 NFT projects are going on Polkadot. Before it was going only on Ethereum or sometimes on BSC Smart Chain, but now it's going only on, like on Polkadot. Polkadot is far more scalable and far more faster than Ethereum network. So Polkadot is also something you have to watch out for this year. It's like an 1 year investment. What I'm talking about now, it's not a short-term investment. So Polkadot is something that you need to really keep it in your mind. And another fundamental company that you have to watch out for this year is Binance, because Binance was first an exchange, a crypto exchange. Then they became a DeFi player. They launched so many decentralized finance projects. Then it was also a launch pad, who are launching very good quality projects on that platform, like Pearl, Sandbox, Matic. Matic was also a Binance Launchpad project. So they launched a very amazing projects on the Launchpad. And then they also became a blockchain, just like Ethereum. They have Binance Smart Chain, Binance Chain. So it is something very amazing what Binance is doing. And I think going forward, they will still keep innovating themselves and reinventing themselves. So it's going to be very amazing going forward. So I would like really keep an eye on this space, especially the Binance side. And I really feel that like many more things can happen here. And the same thing holds good for even FTX also, because there is a rumor that FTX is planning to make their own blockchain, something like, FTX chain or something like that. Currently, they are strongly backing Solana blockchain. Solana is also one of the most prominent blockchains now, and it's really coming up very good. They have a very big foundation, And if you build something on top of their platform, they're going to give you grants, and they will help you, and they support you in so many ways. So it's really amazing the way they are going. So FTX is backing Solana at the moment, but we never know. Maybe they would like to come out of their own something, or probably they will keep backing Solana. So this is something like we have to keep it in mind. This year especially, you have to watch out for three spaces: DeFi, NFTs, and automated market making, AMM, which is like decentralized exchange, like a Uniswap, Balancer, this kind of things. This is getting a lot of traction, and we are seeing a lot of projects coming up. Many of the projects are very bad projects. They're not good, they're scams. And some of the projects are good, but nobody knows like who is the team behind them, because there are a lot of projects these days, like where you don't know who is the founder, and whether they even exist or not, or whether their intentions is really true, or they are what they are claiming to be. We don't know. Finally, it will end up in a rug pull or something. So we have to be very careful when we are actually selecting any project for investments. But there are a lot of credible players already there in the market. For me personally speaking, Balancer protocol, it's very, very undervalued. It's severely undervalued. And I feel like so many great things can happen with Balancer. And there is Curve protocol, which is a DeFi protocol. Even that is very, very undervalued, because you have to see the total value locked. And that is amazingly very high when it comes to Curve. And it has not performed so well so far. So I think Curve is something that we need to watch. In DeFi space, my evergreen favorite is 1inch. Even today, I'm telling you, it's 1inch, because it's probably like dipping a little bit now, because whole market is down. When whole market is down, you can't expect any coin to be upside, going up like anything. It's absolutely not possible. We need to understand the market condition also. But at the same time, you have to think about one thing. If you're holding a quality coin, if you're holding any good coin, then just be sure that this coin is going to perform very well. Today or tomorrow, definitely it's going to perform very well. But if you are having some investments in shit coins, then this investment is never going to be good. Telling you, like, if today or tomorrow, like whatever it is, it's never going to help you, because these shit coins are, like momentum based. Okay, there is momentum now, and somebody released a coin in the same name. They made 10x, 20x, 100x. Okay, finished. But then if you're holding still, like you will end up getting zero. That is all the possibilities. We could saw this Shiba Inu and all this green Inu, this kind of Inu coins, like everybody kept it and they were pumping a lot. And now where are these coins? They're all going to zero, right? That's why you cannot invest in a shit coin and think like, no, you are a hodl person and you will keep hodling it. Yeah, you will keep hodling it, because there is no point where you can really sell them. Once you have bought, you are there forever. You got married to it. So don't do that mistake, please. Make enough research. Hold only quality coins. If you have quality coins like Avalanche or Dot or 1inch, today or tomorrow, you will definitely make 5x, 10x, 100x, whatever x it is. But if you have this type of hopeless coins, you will never ever make money. For me personally, one coin is looking very attractive now. Of course, 1inch is very attractive at this price. And second one is like ICP, which everybody were asking me, but I was making some research on it. And I saw like ICP has fallen down a lot in the recent times, internet computers. Right now it's trading at $57, and it has come down all the way from like nearly like 400 levels or something like that. It's very, very, very steep fall, especially for a big project like ICP, because ICP is not a small project, market cap, despite all this fall, is still $7 billion. $7 billion. It's not a small thing. It's fallen down a lot. And I think from these levels where it is, we can expect some kind of pullback coming in. ICP is a good project, if you ask me. But the only thing what I really I'm literally concerned about is their size of the team, which is very huge, very huge. And when you have like so many executives, so many people in a project, and it's a foundation, I think it's not a company. I don't know like how well organized it is, and especially it's an open source project. So I have no idea about their cash flows, like how they make it. But 99% of the crypto projects never make money. It's not a new thing at all. Everybody makes it in that way, and that's how crypto business works. So based on the fall it had from 400 levels to $57 without any specific reason behind this fall, because coins can fall only because of certain reasons, maybe people don't know about the projects, so that's why nobody shows interest in buying it. And sometimes it's like everybody knows about it, but there is something wrong, and that's why they are selling it. Sometimes like coins are just like shit coins are like a scam, so they just go up and fall down later on. So in this ICP case, I don't think so. Like people don't know about it because it's listed on Coinbase and everywhere, and it's a good company. I cannot say anything about that. But probably, I don't know. I really don't know like what can be the reason here in this case. So maybe we cannot say like profit booking also, because they should have done it like long back. Still, I can see a lot of selling pressure, but at $57, I think like some 20% gain in the short term, you can definitely expect. And these kind of coins, irrespective of the market conditions, sometimes they always make gains. And also we have to understand one thing, that whenever we see prices like falling down, like in altcoins, it always happens like when the trend is not certain. Imagine like if we are in a bull run completely, like BTC is skyrocketing every day, like 5%, 6%, 7%, 10%. Then there is a problem with the altcoins, because in Satoshi terms, they will not be, or they might not be appreciating so much. So in BTC terms, they are not so much appreciating, but in USDT, of course, maybe they are appreciating much better than the BTC appreciation. But there comes a point like when BTC is moving, Ethereum is moving, all the other alts are moving, everybody is moving together, like we have seen in the past months. And when BTC is falling down continuously, or like whether it's in a situation like where it's neither breaking out nor breaking down, it's a very uncertain situation. Even in this case, like altcoins will fall down, because the public perception is that if BTC starts to fall, then yeah, all the market is going to fall. So let's sell all our BACs and convert that to BTC. So that's why what happens, all the altcoins prices will fall down. This is the only reason. And once the market comes down completely and finds its bottom, and there we will see kind of like very small moments or range bound moments, and also like a kind of bearish market, completely bearish market, even then alts will start to perform well, because we have seen this one. We have seen this in like 2018 and 2019. 2018-19, it doesn't mean like all the coins were falling down. If you were there at that point of time, then you will definitely know it, like there were coins like which was making some nice moves also, even those times. So it was not really true that everything was falling down every single day. Absolutely not. There were a lot of altcoins which was doing extremely good. Even within bearish phase also, we have certain kind of bull markets coming. That is very specific to certain coins. Like in 2018, I still remember like all the coins, including Dash, Monero, Verge, and Now Coin, all these privacy focused coins fell down a lot. But at one point of time, like even there was a small rally from privacy driven coins also. So there will be always some, like opportunity for you to make use of that one. So I'm saying like, yes, like even if we are in a bear market, there is nothing to worry about it, because sooner or later, like we will catch up with that one, and the trend will be more clear. Like, yes, it's going to be bearish trend now. And there are certain coins that we can make purchase even in the bearish trend. And of course, like we can take advantage of that. So nothing is really the end, and we just have to understand the market and move along with that one. If we are always behaving like moon boys, going long, and if we don't know to short sometime, then it's going to be a problem. We should not have this mindset at all to fit market to our way of thinking. That's totally wrong. That's totally wrong. We should fit our mind to market way of thinking. Markets will not listen to us, but we have to listen to market, and we have to set our strategies based on the market conditions. And that is the reason like why if you have seen the new bots that is upcoming on b-cube platform, you might have seen that like we have so many different types of bots with the same btc and same eth, because we have something for scalping, we have something for short term, we have something for intraday, we have something for positional, we have something for like intraday, but like a little bit with short term view. These are all very different things, and they are using different parameters of entry and exit conditions, different machine learning models, before very different AI models for a very specific task to be performed. And this is what will help us, because in fact, if we see last, let me say like few weeks, we are in a range bound market between 31,000 to 39,000. Whenever we are going to 38,500, we are getting rejected and falling back to 36, and 36 is rejected. We are coming straight down to $31,000. From $31,000, we are going to 34 and 35, and we are just bouncing it back from there. So this is the range what we are seeing. And if we have seen the bots like what we have, it's doing good. Like the scalp bot is always doing good there, and we are seeing positional bots are also doing good there. So we need to have different kind of diversification mindset, and we just need to follow the markets and follow the trend that market is offering us, instead of like we are like looking for a bull market which is not coming, and we are expecting for a bear market like going to $20,000 $15,000, which we don't know whether it happens or not. It's $1 million question, nobody knows. But what is the reality? Like market will do what it wants to do. Okay, it's not in our control, it's not in your control, it's in no one's control. So we just have to formulate our strategy based on how market is behaving. And that is the only reason like why we are having different type of bots right now. Some of the bots have different functionality, some other ones have their own different functionality. This is how we are actually going towards. So after telling all these things, just a little bit note on NFT projects. All the NFT projects right now are quite steady and stable, especially since last couple of days. June 23rd, Binance will be starting their marketplace. And I think like some of the very frontline coins will be in the limelight. For example, Decentraland, or also called as Mana. And we will see some movement from Sandbox. We will see movement from Theta. We will see movement from TVK. TVK is my favorite for so many reasons. And I think even now it can easily do 2 to 3x. Very easily it can do, like when the NFT boom comes. NFT, still some money can be made there, I think, because I have a very good explanation for that. Imagine DeFi last year, decentralized finance space. For the first few months, we saw like DeFi is going up a lot. Everybody started to speak about DeFi, like DeFi, everywhere DeFi. We started to see like all, like every Tom, Dick and Harry making a project on DeFi space. What happened later on? The DeFi started to a little bit dip. And people were saying that like it's the end of DeFi now, because the total value locked went to a few $1 billion, and it reduced a lot. Drastically, it reduced 50-60%. So everybody was saying like, no, DeFi is finished here. It's absolutely gone. It's finished. Nothing will happen here. And then 1 or 2 months, it was just like that. And then it started to move again. And from that point to today, if you see DeFi, especially on the website called as DeFi Pulse, you will clearly see it like it's gone drastically up. I'm expecting something similar to happen in an NFT space also. Because DeFi and NFT have something in common, that DeFi is about value locked. I mean, like how much value is being locked by the investors in a protocol, in a particular protocol. But when you come to NFTs, actually, it's like they are actually giving a price of a real world asset in terms of NFT. So even that is a kind of like value which is getting locked there. So I think this boom is going to be there for a long time. I'm not exactly saying DeFi and NFT are the same, but they can be bit similar in this sense, the value locked sense. DeFi has far more use case. In fact, without DeFi, there is no use case of cryptocurrencies. Let's be very honest about that. There is absolutely no use case of cryptocurrencies without DeFi. There can be like transfer of money from one place to another place at a very cheaper cost, very fast. Okay, that's absolutely fine. You can do that with BNB. You can do that with Bitcoin. You can do that with anything you want. So you don't need like new altcoins to come up where they have like very small use case there. And most of the altcoins, still you cannot really use them, like if it's a B2C business, like business to customer business, of course you can use it. Like b-cube tokens, for example, you stake, you get APR, you stake, you get free bots for free just for staking. And you get like staking and many other use cases that we are planning to come out with. So it's clearly business to customer segment. There are like many projects out there who have launched their own crypto token, which is purely B2B side of the business. And I don't think like common man will be really able to really use it. So the real use case is not on a daily basis for the common man like you and me. So for those reasons, like really the use case was not there for cryptocurrencies until DeFi came. And now enter DeFi, you are able to stake your tokens, get APR for that. For example, I'm having tons of 1-inch token, and I was simply holding it in my, wallet. And I didn't really know what I should do with so many tokens, because I really want to do something, because some of my huge money is parked in this particular asset, but it's not paying any return. Of course, when it goes up, it will pay me return. I know that it's totally fine. And that's the reason why always an investor makes an investment. But apart from that, something is really possible was my question. And the answer was yes. Because on Binance, you can stake it for 15 days, 60 days, 30 days, 90 days, whatever it is, based on your staking time limit. And you can get interest rate on your deposits of cryptocurrency. Imagine, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. You can simply stake it and you get the staking reward for that. It's absolutely amazing. So that's the reason like why DeFi was very big. And we saw what happened with DeFi later on. The total value locked was going very steep, and then we saw a fall in 1 or 2 months there, and like again we saw it to move a lot. So what I'm seeing in NFT is the same thing, because NFT was going and NFT was like a little bit slow afterwards. Now it's a little bit stagnant, but still major moves are coming from like NFT space. And we have like excuse me, we have like very good NFT projects on Binance, like which is having very strong like use case of these tokens, and also like they have very good partnerships, and they're really doing very good, like very credible projects like Alien World, TBK, Decentraland, Sandbox, Chili's, these kind of projects. They're doing very good, very good. So these are some of the tokens like where we can keep an eye for this year only, because we don't know like the long-term use case of NFT really. Because if you ask me, except TVK and Decentraland, Sandbox, and few more, I don't hold so much of NFT tokens, because for me, NFT is kind of a scam, because we don't really need an NFT except for, media or music industry or very specific use case. I'm not saying the entire NFT concept itself is useless. No, that's not true. NFT is having its own use case. Of course, definitely, yes. Otherwise, it would not have existed. But the way in which it's going now, it's not going towards the scam side. It's not going towards the real use case side. And there are a lot of players now who are doing fairly good. They're doing great. And they're way ahead of technology. It's like you will start to build yourself a very good electronic car with very good features and everything. There is one small USP that you have. which is not patentable, but you have some small USP in the business. And imagine like the guys like Tesla or somebody who are already in electronic vehicle space, they will just, like get this one small thing, innovation, what you have, and they can scale it very fast. So in the same way, like all these other NFT projects, sooner or later, they will get consolidated, or like they will get acquired by another big projects or something like that will happen. So I don't see big future, and I don't really see like a lot of companies are even needed for NFT space, because those who are there, I think that's good enough. That's good enough. So NFT space, I'm not really so sure like going long term, but DeFi space, absolutely yes, because DeFi still has a lot of things to do. And I think DeFi has just started now, to be very honest. Like even the boom came like just 1.5 years ago. Still, I would say that it's just started. A lot of things to do, and a lot long more. There is a very long journey ahead of DeFi for now. So this was just like the outlook, like what's going on. And now we are seeing all these shit coins moving up a lot, like quite recently, like Cum Rocket, and what is that, like Poo Coin, shit coin, and these kind of coins. These are just funny things, okay? Because I keep getting messages like, can we just buy it? Can we just buy it? You can buy it if you are fond of buying lotteries, because precisely that's what it is. You can lose money. You can lose all your money in these kind of tokens, because they don't have any use case, and they don't know what they are doing actually. It's just probably can be a scam. Otherwise, what is Poop Coin? Come on, you don't need me to explain that one. So stay away from this kind of scam coins. And the little Doge dog and all these people are like just scams. Like it's not a coin. Like it's just a typical crypto thing. So be careful about this, and never invest in any kind of shit coins, especially in this kind of situation when we are, like coming back from the bullish trend to the bearish trend. It's going to end very badly if you are in this kind of coins. Probably you will be in that forever. Like how I have many coins from 2017 still in my wallet, still in my exchange account. They got delisted. Some of them don't even exist today. Some of them exist, but imagine I made like $5,000, $6,000 investment in each of this coin. But if I sell it now, it will not be even $5. That much bad. So I'm asking you to avoid such kind of mistakes, learning from my mistakes, that not to invest in any kind of shit coins. Keep your coins, even if it's down a lot, it's absolutely fine, provided if and only if these coins are very fundamental coins, because fundamental coins are going to give you money. If not today, tomorrow, definitely. If not tomorrow, definitely some other day, it's going to give you, and it's going to give you several X returns, which will recoup all those profits what you could have made using the same money somewhere else. So definitely don't think of like booking losses and going to other coins, provided you are having some shit coins. If you don't have shit coins, there is absolutely nothing to worry about it. This is what I want to tell you, like in at this point of time in this market. Yeah, so this is pretty much I wanted to update you for this week. And I'm seeing some questions now, and I will take it. CSAT is planning big on Binance digital assets XP. Yeah, that's true. Like, because Binance is, like always trying to innovate and bring something new. They always do that, and they always do that very well, actually. With I have deep respect for Binance when it comes to their product development and how fast they can go and how they can implement and how they can scale and successful. Really, it's something to learn from them. That's amazing, and I have no doubts that they will not be able to do this one. What about the graph? It's so cheap now. Yeah, it's totally fine. As I'm saying, like graph is an amazing project, and there are like very good projects also. Let me share my screen to show you something. Can you guys like give me a thumbs up, like if you're able to see?
Yep.
Is it fine?
Yeah, we can.
Perfect. So, yeah. So the question was about GRT, which is the graph. See, like graph is also listed on Coinbase. And it's one of the amazing projects. It's having a market cap of 754 million US dollars, which is very big, very, very big. And if you're saying like it came from a very low price and it pumped all the way to $2.7 at the peak of this bull run. And then it's been like range bound and it's pretty much coming down now. I think it's a cheap $60. And there is one formula which I would like to show you. So there is this very good stock calculator. Yeah, exactly this one. Imagine like you buy 100 coins of graph at 60, right? So buy another 101 if it comes 10% down. So there is 60, here is 54. So buy another 100 if it comes down to 48, another, like 10% from here. It's not 10% is 5. Yeah, it's approximately. So from here, like it's like another 4-3. So you bought like the same quantity of the coins at every 10% fall in the prices. So imagine like from this price, it came down almost to like 30% down, and you will calculate it. So your average cost is like 51 cents and you have 4,400 coins now. So now what happens? Imagine one day, like it will have like 20-30% pump, like always it has. Then your average price is very down, very low, and you will be able to exit at a very good profit. So this is how like this averaging thing works. And this is what I call it like systematic investment plan. Systematic investment is when like you invest same amount of money, same amount of coins, like 100, 100, 100, 100 at every fall of certain percentages, or you also call it as like discounted. What is that, like a dollar cost averaging? You can do that also. It's the same. I call it in a different way and people call it in a different way, but it's more or less the same. So this is how you need to do it. And if you do that with a coin like Graph, or if you do that with any kind of standard coins, that makes sense. Definitely we will make very good money out of that one. You can do that with, like all this Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, not Doge. Doge is an idiot coin. Don't even see it. XRP, Polkadot, Uniswap. This is Bitcoin trash. I don't know about this. I don't recommend that. But Litecoin, Solana, Chainlink, Matic also, definitely. Theta is a very interesting coin because on long-term basis, it's always good. It never betrays. But on short-term basis, like we don't know, because one of my oldest bag is like somewhere from like 60 cents or something, like yes, somewhere around here, like 60 cents. Last year I bought it and I'm still having it. It's a long-term hodl. But yeah, like it can move and it can fall. It's an interesting coin. This point, it fell down a lot because they postponed their mainnet launch. Otherwise, there was nothing bad. And this month on 30th, they are launching their mainnet. And to see, yep, coin market cap. And you can keep yourself updated about the events, the upcoming events on coin market cap. Okay, coin market cap, like how you have coin market cap is coin market cap. And here you can see like Doc, which is having like staking from 30th of June, and Uniland is having a flash loan. So these are something like very like interesting news. Dex trade listing, Ninja coin. I don't know, like don't ever see these things. Polkadot, no. Verox, no. Verox is a kind of like quite decent coin. I think I have seen it on KuCoin, this one. So they are launching an AI app. So definitely there will be some kind of hype around that one. And yeah, mainnet upgrade for card. If coins are like very near to their event date, then just let it go, because probably it might have already pumped. So you might be coming very late there. But see something like which is very little bit long, like at least 15 days, 20 days or something. Secret. It's also there in Binance. They're listing on Bitmart. Well, Bitmart is not such a big exchange, but you see like the Jindo Inu. What is this Inu everywhere? Like these are all like not really quality projects. Line 5 uniform. Not seeing any good coins like Elon Gate. Come on. Metal. You see like Metal MTL. This is a very interesting project. So they're making a loan airdrop start. So this can be something interesting for the coin moment. Yeah, Stellar, it's just a listing, so it's nothing. Yeah, this is nothing. No, these are nothing. Like there's mesh chain, like burn is always good, but it again depends what type of project it is. But Secret is good because Secret is a DeFi project first of all, and BSC bridge launch. So it will be available on PancakeSwap or something like that, which runs on BSC blockchain. So probably we might see some action here in Secret, which is happening in just 3 days. So it's also a pump coin actually. So Polkadot, Palachain, slot auction. This is something very interesting also. Nulls. Elena will be knowing what is nulls. So they have staking for NFD. It's quite interesting. And yeah, so pretty much like that. You can always check it out here. And if you see like any of the tokens that you hold, and if it's having some news, definitely you will be able to make use of that opportunity. And how you can make use of this opportunity is, for example, let me say, just for example, okay, it's purely for example, you have Venus XVS, which is also listed on Binance, and you have a lot of Venus with you, and which is very much lower than your price. So if you have these events, then probably on the peak, when it really pumps very hard, you can sell your tokens. And once the like the pump cools off, which always happens in this type of market where we are in now, because in the bull market there is pump, stable, another pump, and stable, and another pump. That's how it works. But in the current market, it doesn't work like that. There'll be a big pump, okay, some very big news came, and immediately after a few minutes there'll be a dump. So you can be assured like something which pumps will dump also. When it pumps very much, you can sell your tokens, and you will try to buy it back when it comes lower on the same day or next day or whatever it might be. So these are how you can actually keep on trading with your own coin that you hold, so that you will increase the coin that you hold, also thereby bringing down the price of your purchase. Yeah, testnet launch, Stellar. You see, like these things can be quite interesting ones. And also it's a layer 2 finance. If you're reading here, it's a layer 2 finance. So layer 2 is like very, very, very important now for scalability. So these are something which is very, very interesting to me. So this is how you need to make it. So coming back to like the like systematic investment plan, what I just explained you here, you keep buying same amount of tokens when the prices are going down by 10% each. So by the time you finish your, like $1,000, you're also ending up buying for almost 50% lower than what you had started. So the price will be somewhere here in the middle. So when it's in the middle, it's very easy for you to sell it, like when there is another bull market. So like you can do with chain link, Matic also. This kind of like quite standard ones, at top 25 or top 30 or 50 coins. You can always do that, like with Aave, with Kusama, yeah, with this type of coins. So this is what I wanted to like discuss with you this week. So yeah, like there are some questions here with Ethereum 2.0 coming out. What do you think will happen to layer 2 solutions like Matic? It's a good question because Ethereum 2.0 has been discussed since a long time, but none of us have really the idea what's really going on and what we can expect from them. Vitalik has never disappointed anybody because I have deep respect for what he has done, what he has created, the Ethereum blockchain. And I do feel that he's a very smart guy and he will be coming out with, like amazing things. We all trust in the people, right? We don't trust in in any project. Actually, we trust the people behind the project. That's how it works always. So we trust Vitalik and hope he will be able to bring something very cool. And if he brings that, probably Matic will not go bust after that one. Because we need to understand one thing, that Ethereum is the blockchain which is used the most today. And it's working at that kind of scale, which no other blockchain is working as of now. Everybody are asking like, oh, when you will migrate to BSC, when you will go to this one, it's a cheap fees, it's so scalable. Really? Yeah, it's cheap fees, that's true. It's a scalable, absolutely true. But till when? That is the question. Because if you have like, if you're 100 kilos man, and if 1 kilo or 2 kilos animals are coming around you, of course you can kick every single animal to protect yourself in the forest. Imagine like you are also having like 100 kilo animals coming at yourself, towards you. It won't be the same. So what I'm saying is like, it's very easy to perform very well for other blockchains when they don't have so much of users on their blockchain. But it's not the same in case of Ethereum. Ethereum is fully loaded with so much of dApps on them. So we have to really see other blockchains, how they perform, like BSC or Avalanche or anybody else. In case if they are facing some problem, maybe Matic can be a good layer to solutions to them. So they will always find use case. Like Matic will not end just because ETH 2.0 is coming. But let's see how will be ETH 2.0, and then we will be able to comment on that. Some NFT projects are going to be used as collateral and used as guarantees in Aave protocol. What do you think about this feature? It's really very good question, and it's really amazing thing that's going on, because even I heard about it. Like we can use NFTs as a collateral. Imagine like tomorrow the Mona Lisa painting becomes an NFT. It's worth millions of dollars, right? It's like really priceless. It's absolutely such a beauty, this particular painting. Not because the painting itself is so beautiful, but I'm just saying it's very valuable. So such kind of valuable things, if it's an NFT, it can be used as a collateral also, because collateral is not always money. Collateral can be something, an asset also. If I want to buy a house, the bank will ask me for a guarantee because I'm applying for a loan. And if I tell them like, hey, I have 2 more houses already, so I can give this as a collateral. Although these are not liquid cash, but it's a fixed asset, they still consider it because it has a value. It really has an intrinsic value. In the same way, NFTs have value depending on what kind of asset it's backed with. So if there is a really very good like a value behind this NFT, definitely it's going to have a very good thing. And also we are in touch with another French startup. They're doing very good. They're actually trying to make, they have made a platform already. It's in a testnet, but they are trying to make kind of like trading in NFT, not in trading in literal sense, because we can't trade in NFTs, but it's like thinking what can be the price in the future. So it's like a prediction of the future and like giving value to it and getting loans on them and other DeFi kind of solutions. So that's something which is very amazing. And I see like this trend is going to continue, provided the quality of the assets, quality of the NFTs are going to be good. Recently, like what is that? The dog's image, like on which was inspired to make this Doge, was sold for $4 million, it seems. These are all just, crap. Who cares about the Doge, I think? Is it like trademarked? Okay, the brand has some value, but I don't know, like really, how many people outside of crypto world even know about Doge? And they will even, it's not a Donald Duck or it's not a Mickey Mouse, which is known by everybody, where you can use their trademark or registered symbols to make your own merchandise. So you can't really do that. We are coming out with b-cube e-bikes with one of our partners who are making electronic bikes. So we are licensing our brand to them. It's also good for us because our brand value will increase, because a lot of people will come to know about b-cubes when b-cube bike is going on the street everywhere. It's a kind of win-win situation, but I don't really see somebody buying Doge backed, coffee cups or something like that. So these are something which makes me worried about, but there are so many things which can be on NFT, which can be really backed with some intrinsic value of it. So in that way, absolutely, it's going to be great. What do you have to say about fundraising platforms like CoinList, DAO Maker, and Paid Ignition? Extremely, I would say like this is a very, very, very interesting question. And this is what I wanted to touch in today's topic also. And thanks for bringing up this question. There was a very new trend actually in the beginning of the year, like launchpad. Everybody wants to launch a new startup. Everybody wants to launch a new project. And these launchpads were just running like a headless chicken, just searching for some person who is planning to make a token sell, some person who is planning to make an ICO. Even we were approached by some of the biggies in this industry. One person was like absolute stupid because they cannot really understand the value of what someone is doing. They have their own point of view about everything, and they're not even listening actually. But they listen to somebody else, like who are a little bit close to them indirectly or something. And we were approached by another launchpad. They were asking for a huge amount of money, and that's why we didn't go forward with them. It was, I think like this can be explained because we were in talks with Ferrum Network, which is also listed, and they also have Launchpad. They asked us for very expensive, like profit sharing in the form of fundraise and also with our tokens, and that was totally unacceptable. So we didn't go ahead with them. So it always happens, like we have a different point of view and they have a different point of view, which is absolutely fine. But if somebody is trying to ask more things from you, which you know deep down that it's not worth of it, then it's not really going to work. This point of time, I was starting to understand something. Like imagine all these people are able to make their business because it's in a bull market. What happens when the bull market finishes? Even I was also thinking of like, okay, let's make a launchpad on b-cube, like a b-cube launchpad. We thought about it at one point of time, to be very honest, because we thought like market is going on very good. And now a lot of good talents, a lot of good people with good mindset and good projects are going to come out with that. And they will pitch this project and we will take it to our community. And if they like it, they will invest. And we can introduce them to some investors or like whatever contacts that we have. We thought about a lot of things, but soon we could understand that like, no, it's not going to be a business that we can really think of having a great future, because it's a very, kind of like hype projects. That's it. Now there was a big hype with all the launchpads, whether it can be like Polkadot, what was that one? Polka Starter, or there was also like Ferrum Network. There was a MantraDAO is there who launched us actually. And there are like BSC pad and so many other launch pads. None of them are doing really good. If you have seen their prices on the crypto exchanges, they have crashed. They've crashed. Literally, they have crashed. Because now nobody cares about them. Before, when these launch pads came, any project that is going through Mantra DAO or anything that is going through Polka Starter or going through BSC Pad or anything, they were making 100x, 120x, 75x, 50x. Slowly it started to come down like 50x, 25x, and then it came like 4x, 5x, even like a b-cube, like which sold at 20 cents on Mantra DAO platform. We got listed at like 65 and soon it went to 95 before coming back. So we made like 4x from that one. But if we had made this one in January or February, probably we would have made like 20 or like 50, 60x also. It was possible. So really clearly we can see that trend is coming down now, and trend is not really in favor of this launch pads. So I don't think like there is any future for the moment for this kind of launch pads. I think it's better to stay away from launchpad tokens as of now. But there are some launchpads which is not just a launchpad, but they're also having other DeFi solutions. For example, Mantra DAO, because we work very closely with them. We are also coming out with a lot of other solutions in partnership. So, and these guys are really very great guys, actually. To be honest, like they haven't taken any money from us, or they didn't demand anything from us to launch us on their platform. They did everything on their own. They didn't ask us any money or nothing for anything. And they were very open, very transparent. And they really are people like who would like to listen to you and know your story, who you are. They would like to see like if it has a use case and if they can help you really, if they can really genuinely help you. So yeah, like that's why we clicked. Very good, actually, just with 1 or 2 meetings itself. So these kind of launchpad projects, which is also having DeFi staking and so many other things, they will always have use case. But there are other platforms out there which were purely launchpads. And now because the trend is changing, like they're changing their name to NFTs and whatnot. These are all like clearly a sign of a scam, or like sign of showing that their core business is not working anymore. That's why they need to change it. If it's a very strategic decision, and if they have really expertise in that, and if they have some experts in these domains who can help them, it's absolutely fine. You can always do what you want to do. Elon Musk started with PayPal. He started Tesla and he went to space with SpaceX. So you can always do that, but you should not do that because something is not working. That's something like pivoting drastically. It's very different. You can be in stock trading and come to crypto trading, but you cannot get into a restaurant suddenly. It doesn't make sense. So these people are doing something like that. So stay away from these launchpad projects for now. I'm not really positive about it. And when it comes to MakerDAO is not really, pure launchpad based thing. Let's be very honest about it. Mantra DAO is like much more than that one, because they are also, this MakerDAO is also having DAI, which is backed by Ethereum, like in 1:4 ratio. So it's one of the wonderful stable coins, but nobody uses DAI. I don't know why, but it's 100 times better than USDT or any other stable coins. So I think like MakerDAO is a different story there. Paid Ignition, again, like they have their own venture capital business also, Master Ventures. It started by the same founder. So I see a lot of things in Paid Ignition also. CoinList, I don't know, like I'm not a big fan of CoinList even before, and even not now. So I really don't know much about them. As far as I know, like it's nothing great. It was just made for this token sale boom. So this is about it. And this is about, like what's going on in the crypto world right now. And if you have like questions, you can type your questions. I will take questions for next 8 minutes, and I have to stop at 5:15 CEST time because I have another meeting and I have to jump on another call. You're welcome. You're welcome, Rohanak. Thanks for being here. Pleasure, Remy. Thanks. Do you have any prediction of where the bull and bear market is going in the next 2 months or so? Well, it's really $1 million question, because right now we have seen a range bound market so far between $31,000 to $39,000. It can go either side. It is all possible. Let me tell you, like on the negative side, that we have never ever seen so far Bitcoin trading less than 200-day moving average in a bull market. Not in 2013, not in 2015, not in 2017. So this is the first time, this is the first ever time we are seeing Bitcoin below 200-day moving average. And we saw even 50-day moving average going below that, which is the death cross, technical terms. So these things, we didn't really see it in bull market before. Even if Bitcoin traded below 200-day moving average, which happened in 2016, I think, it didn't last there for a long time, like how we are right now. So in that way, it looks tremendously weak. And then there is no volumes, to be honest. It's very, very low volumes every day. It's going down, and which shows that people are really scared. What happened? There was a bull market. Everybody put the money. Most of them lost, and they don't have fresh cash now to put in the market. So either they are hodling because they cannot sell in a huge loss, or they don't have money because they lost everything in 100x, 50x kind of leverage on Binance trading. Because many times we saw on Binance getting liquidated for a couple of billions of dollars. So most of this money have been lost there. So they don't have money, or they have locked in some token. So they're not able to come out of it. So these are the two major problems. And now for market to move, there should be a confidence, and there should be like a kind of like people should really feel that yes, now will be the bull run, and this is the time when we will be seeing a bull run, and we can actually put our fresh cash here. So that kind of positivity have to come back, and that we are not seeing now, because 39,000, whenever it's going, we are seeing severe resistance there at 39,500. We're coming back to 36, and 36 to 37.5, 38.5. Again, we are facing resistance there and coming back to 36. And when 36 is slipped, we are seeing 35. And when 35 is slipped, we are seeing all the way to 32,500 or 31,000. So this is happening now. And whenever we are seeing like 31,000, there are some purchases happening, like buying happening there. But again, like it's in the range. So we have to see like who is going to win in this fight, like whether it's a bull or the bear. But as of now, it looks very uncertain which way it is going to move. But on the positive side, I would like to tell you only one thing, that it happened actually in 2016, that we remained in this kind of range for 81 or 89 days, after which we really broke out. We really broke out and we started the bull market again. And also, if really bull market is finished, and if that's it, like if we are going back from here, then this will be the shortest period of time in which we were ever so far were in a bull run, ever. Because this is the most shortest period, because it's not even 1 year actually. If you count it by days, it's very less. Normally bull markets will be there for 1.5 years or something. So in that way of thinking, I think till November or September to November, we are still, like in a kind of like bull market, but in a bearish phase. The overall trend is bull market. The current trend is bearish trend. So this can be another situation like of the bull market situation. In my opinion, in 2 months, probably we'll consolidate and we will be visiting a little bit lower levels and we will come back again. But thinking like we will go to 20,000 and we will remain there, I don't think that's going to happen. We will not go to lower levels and stay there for a long time, like how it happened in 2017. Even if we have a crypto winter, it will be a very short crypto winter, but then we will see a sharp rise and we will again see the bull market. Because right now, even bulls started to behave like, like there's big whales. I mean, bulls means like bullish market. I'm speaking about the whales. Whales started to behave like pigs. Now they're booking profits. They are making, like the asset manager Refer, they made $1 billion project profit in Bitcoin, it seems. So they exited the market. So we never see these whales behaving like pigs. because whales always invest at lower price and they wait for a long time to make couple of billions of dollars. It also gives me two indication that, first of all, whales are not really confident about cryptocurrencies yet. So they are just making profits when they are having something. And the second thing is like, it's a still experimental asset. So they want to wait and watch more to make that kind of a decision to hold for a long time. And on the contrary side, whenever it goes back to buying range, they will buy it back again to make another $1 billion or something like that. So it is all a possibility. So for these reasons, I don't think it will go back to like, $15,000-$20,000 and stay there for 3 years, and we have to come back on the 4th year to find on the Binance screen that like our coins are still there and they came to our price to sell it. I don't think that's going to happen. So probably we'll be like a $25,000 to $50,000 range. Anything is possible in next 2 months within this range, but we have to see a clear breakout or breakdown with the volumes. That is the key. Based on current market, do we need to adjust the bot settings? No, I don't think so. Like we need to adjust any bot settings as of now, but if it's needed, like it will be informed. We can just be like how we are right now. Do bots trade well during the bear market? Yeah, of course, because this was a question like which we had ourselves also, like how bots are going to trade in the bear market. And this is why we were coming with the next generation bots. And now next generation bots, which is already on the platform, is doing live trading since March 1st. And after March 1st, things started to go wrong drastically in the market. We all know it. March, April, May were the worst months. But still the bots have done very good job. They've gone short when it was necessary. They've gone long when it was necessary. So it's doing good. So these are next generation bots, which is going to trade only on futures market. And the performance is extremely good. And those performance are just based on 1x leverage. More leverage, if you want, you can take it. That's totally left to you. But the results, what you are seeing is based on 1x leverage. So bots do work in bear market. It's not that like bots works only in the bull market. It depends on the bot, but like we have very good bots, which will be available to everybody very, very soon. What are you planning for tomorrow? I mean, the lessons for b-cube dumpers. Just curious if you do not mind. Well, these things, I don't want to say it in public because this will go on YouTube. Probably people are watching for us and listening to us, what we are saying and what we are speaking here. So let it be a secret. It will inform to everybody at the right time. I promise you on that. Cool. So it was amazing talking to you all on a Sunday afternoon, as always. And next week, we will come up with another round of updates on what's going on in the market and some other kind of content. We are also planning to bring some kind of other experts like on DeFi space and other kind of space, like where you can get more exposure about that in much more greater detail on the technical side, as well as like from the business side, how DeFi works and how you can probably make money out of it. And also you can have very good interaction with them. So we will get the best experts in the industry for that. So everything is in the pipeline. We will be coming out with everything very, very soon about that one. So having said that, have a nice Saturday afternoon. I will have to jump to another call because for us at b-cube, we don't have weekends. We don't have holidays here. Saturdays also we work full time from morning 7 to almost like night 11 and sometimes 12 also. Tomorrow also we are working, so we are always there. But you guys have fun and enjoy and take care of yourself. We will meet again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, June. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Guru.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Everybody.
Bye, Zevi. Bye, Yasin. Bye, Nara. Bye, Gabriel, my friend. Bye, Javi. Bye, Tom.